Evansville Police continue to investigate several shootings in recent months, but they say they're running into roadblocks and are not getting help from the public. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Shelley Kirk.
Hello, I'm Brad Bird. Information from witnesses are a key part of any investigation, of course, but police say it's difficult at times to get people to talk about what they saw. Detectives say fear can be a deterrent, which is a problem they are seeing in connection with recent shootings. But as Eyewitness News' Mike Pickett tells us, others believe there are other reasons.
He is doing well, making improvements daily. He still has a journey to go.
That's how Mariama Wilson, who runs Mothers Against Senseless Killings, describes the condition of her son, Lee Adrian, who was shot on Wall Street in Evansville in August. His condition is improving, but the frustration of no arrest in the case is still with her.
We see this too often, fortunately, not only with my son's case, but several cases that we know of that, have gone with no arrest being made, or it's still murders being unsolved.
Evansville Police Detective Jackie Lowe says fear of retaliation is one reason witnesses don't come forward in some murder investigations, which he says happens in many investigations.
And that's one of the problems with a lot of the shootings that we have that you hear about, but then you never see anything, like it's not being looked into. But the reason it's not being looked into is because the victims in those cases don't want to do anything because they're afraid that the next time it might be them that's actually being buried.
Wilson says some people don't come forward because of what they perceive as a lack of visible action by police.
Eyewitnesses are the key things that, are in helping solve murders, but it should not solely be put on the community to find all of these shooters and stop all of this shooting that's going on.
Wilson also said she'd like to see police do everything they can to protect those who provide information to detectives in murder investigations. In Evansville, Mike Pickett, Eyewitness News.